Harold, welcome to Schoolhouse Agile. Focus is the name of the game today. Do you know what happens when teams lose focus?
We deliver a minimum viable disaster and spend the next quarter writing postmortem reports about it.
Exactly. It's like trying to make a Michelin star meal while everyone keeps throwing random ingredients into the pot. 1 minute, it's beef bourguignon, and the next, it's hot dog water soup.
Hot dog water would still be better than the last sprint, Coach Marcus. Halfway through, Janet decided her ticket was the priority, so we dropped everything to build a widget configurator. Now we're stuck with that tool no one asked for. That looks like it was designed in paint.
Oh, Janet. Every team has a Janet, the guardian of the can we just requests. But let's get real, Harold. Prioritization in Scrum is like packing a suitcase. You've got to fit only what you need for the trip, not every item in your closet. Otherwise, you're checking a 90-pound bag of bad ideas at the gate.
Okay, but try telling that to leadership. Last sprint, they came in like Oprah. You get a feature, you get a feature, everyone gets a feature. Next thing you know, we're building a customer portal, a chatbot, a loyalty program, all at the same time.
I love it. I love it. Oh, okay. I know the type. This will drive synergy, increase engagement, and revolutionize the digital transformation. Translation, I saw this on LinkedIn post and thought it sounded cool. That's why we have a product owner. They're the gatekeepers of the backlog, the Gandalf of prioritization. No random ticket shall pass.
Right, except our product owner is more like Michael Scott from The Office. Every meeting ends up with, let's circle back on that. And somehow everything ends up in the sprint anyways.
Michael Scott, as a product owner, no wonder your backlog looks like a Costco receipt. But Harold, this is where focus comes in. The sprint goal is our North Star. If it doesn't align with the goal, it's a distraction. Like a cat video in the middle of a budget meeting.
Hey, don't knock cat videos. They're the only thing keeping me sane during these endless sprint planning calls. You know, the ones we debate for 45 minutes whether something is a three-pointer or a five-point story.
The classic points debate. It's like arguing whether Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Spoiler alert, it doesn't matter. It's still Bruce Willis crawling through a vent. Focus, Harold. We prioritize by value, not by how many times Steve can say, but technically, during planning.
Fine. But what about when stakeholders send in last-minute critical changes? Last sprint, we have to drop everything to fix a typo in the footer. You would think, you would think it was a nuclear launch code the way that escalated it.
Yeah, right? The footer is wrong. The world's gonna end. Investors will flee. Harold, this is why we have sprint boundaries. Say it with me. Not my circus, not my monkeys. If it's
All
not
right,
part of the, if it's not part of the sprint goal, it goes in the backlog. Stakeholders can take a number and wait their turn. This isn't a DMV of features.
all right, Marcus. But how do we convince everyone to stick to the plan? Half the team gets distracted anyways. Steve spent 3 hours last week optimizing our Jenkins pipeline, which was working fine.
Steve's out there solving problems no one asked him to solve. Classic. This is where the daily stand-up shines, Harold. It's like the morning coffee of the team's focus. Everyone checks in, shares their progress, and we make sure no one's wandering off into side quests. It's Scrum, not the Legend of Zelda.
Got it. Stick to the sprint goal, shut down distractions, and keep Steve from building another Jenkins Frankenstein.
Exactly. We focus on the right work, we get outcomes. If we chase every shiny object, we get chaos and more Janet widgets. Remember, Harold, when in doubt, say no to distractions, yes to outcomes, and maybe to cat videos during lunch.
All right, Marcus. But if this goes sideways, I'm putting not my circus, not my monkeys on my LinkedIn bio.
Deal. Now go forth and prioritize, Harold. And remember, we're building outcomes, not excuses.